My name is Gary Miller. I work for IPF. We are a service bureau in the UK. We have Connex 500 technology and Eden 350V. The reason we've invested so heavily in Connex or Objet technologies is because it suits our client base. We can turn models around quickly, efficiently and with consistency. We have numerous parts for people on the bed each night, not just a single resin. We can print parts that are 40 Shore, 50 Shore, 95 Shore, rigid parts, rigid and flexible parts, all in one go, which means that 4 or 5 customers can want different materials, place them all on the bed at the same time, press play, come in the next morning, start the clean-up process and deliver to the clients that evening. We're capable of printing in very high quality 16 micron layers, but we also offer 30 micron layer for more concept ideas. The product design people, they like the feel of the material, easy to clean up, takes acrylic paints very well, so they can get very close to a product finish. Sometimes the prototypes that we're providing eventually look better than the products themselves once they come to market. With the Connex 500 we can print 2 different materials. Most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time at the moment, we're printing with Vera White Plus and Tango Black Plus. This gives us the greatest range of digital materials. We have 14 materials that we can print at any one time, enabling us to print rigid housings with a flexible overmoulding or casing with someone's logo on. We can change the logo to a different colour. We can place numerous models on there, different shore values, different material properties and print them all in one go. It's not a case of printing one shore value one evening, printing another shore value another evening. We can print them all from 25, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 and 95 shore, all available, all to print simultaneously on the Objet. Because of the capacity of resin that the Connex and Eden machines can take, we can plug in over 7 kilos of resin. That means as this weekend we printed for over 50 hours, meaning that I could go home on a Friday, set the machine off, it would print all weekend, I'd come in on Monday and we could start the clean-up process. One of the best parts of offering a bureau service is that you get to meet a wide variety of engineers, designers, people that are interested in 3D printing. And the reaction you sometimes get from these people is breathtaking. Only a couple of months ago, it took me back to when I first sampled 3D printing. I gave a guy an assembly, a movable object, and he would see from this bicycle chain that it's printed, and he said, "Oh, how long did that take to put together?" But there's no assembly. It's printed in one, you clean it, and then you can move it. No assembly. And he literally stood back. He was amazed, and it took me back to when I first sampled Objet, of that amazement, that wow factor that it can have. We can't afford for our machines to be down for longer than 24 hours, if at all. They're very reliable machines, and we've reinvested in Objet, and we've only done that because the service and the support that we receive has been phenomenal. It's the team that surround Objet in Germany and in the UK have been absolutely superb. We couldn't wish for better from them, and we wouldn't have invested quite so heavily if it wasn't the case.